Welcome to Epestudios. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. I would like to share a tip with you. For those that don't know me, I'm Epi. I design different garments and I create and share with you my ideas and my different garments. I design many things for the house. And I want to give you news. I also design jewelry, so I hope that you like this new piece that I made. This is another one of my hobbies that I started 15 years ago when I was pregnant with my daughter. The tip of April. I want to start doing designer tips for the channel in short videos. So I hope you can use them and apply them to your designs. I designed this blouse. It's called Night Blue. I designed it at the end of last year. And there's a little short that I posted to the channel. If you watch my shorts, please watch my shorts. So I designed it with a lot of love. I design garments from ideas that come to mind, from, when I feel inspired. And I start my designs by sketching something very simple like this. I do exact measurements, and according to the measurement, then I decide if I want it loose, baggy, drapey, etc. It all depends how I envision my idea to come across in the yarn. So the tip is because of the fiber that I use. I use a fiber that many of you might have used also. I love this yarn and I do recommend it. Let me tell you that neither one of these brands are paying me to do this video. This is my designer tip to you. I'm sharing you my findings in my experience when I designed this piece. So I designed this design. I wanted a one-shoulder blouse. And I wanted it in blue because I love blue. Probably a lot of you guys know that I love blue. It's one of my weaknesses, like pastries. For my Latina amigas y hermanas, pan dulce es mi debilidad. Pastries is my downfall. Hands down. I think it's a curse from the family. Totally. Yeah. I think it's my mom's fault then. So let me tell you, I'm very happy with the design. It fits well. It drapes beautifully. It looks beautiful. I love the color. The ribbing and the trim that I did, super basic. I didn't want nothing fancy. Look, it came out beautifully. The drape is beautiful. The ribbing or elastic, if you will, came out beautiful. So in the drape is beautiful and it's cool to the touch. Cool was one of the, oh my God, what am I forgetting this word? I wanted the top to be cool. Cool has in temperature. So I'm sorry if if I misspoke. So I wanted this to be cool to the touch, cool to my skin. This is one of the things that this yarn, this blouse was created with this yarn, Kobu. Kobu is a yarn made from bamboo. It's made by Lion Brands. Lion Brand is not paying me to do this. So this is what I use, and I also bought it in pink. This is a different pink. So this brand does have many colors of this yarn. They are beautiful for the summer, for the spring. They're excellent in their machine wash. Do not dry in the machine. When it comes to this yarn, it's beautiful. You should use it. The tip is that if you use this yarn, make sure that you add the elasticity of this yarn to your design. I did swatch. Let me tell you, I do not swatch. I did swatch. Where's my swatch? I don't know, but I swatched. But there's only so much a swatch can tell you. A swatch is good for your gauge and for your math. Excellent. But a swatch is not going to tell you how the garment is going to feel and perform when you're wearing it. And what happened with my design, and many designs are not going to tell you the faults or the test behaviors of your garment. I do, because I want you to be successful at your creating your garment. This yarn stretches a lot. So you have to add that space, that extra elasticity to your garment. So I decided not to frog my design because it's beautiful. I love it. I'm proud of it. The only place where the elasticity became too much is on the breast. And obviously we do not want to expose our breast just like that. So the first time that I wore it, it worked fine. The second time I felt that it was a little bit lower. And then the third time a little bit too low. So right now it sits at this, at there. That's where it sits in my body. So to me, that's a little bit too low. So what do? Oh, undo it and take some stitches out? No. I like the shape that it has. And if you take some stitches out, and if you're going to end up with a shape like this. Like it's going to stick out, and I don't want that either. So a simple advice, and this is a tip, add some elastic to either when you are creating the piece, the garment, or in my case, I weaved in the elastic all throughout this area. You can buy this type of elastic, or you can buy sewing elastic that you can find it in any website. Hobby Lobby has it in white and in black, and also Joann's. Joann's is gone, so you can find it online. It's called sewing elastic. You can find it at yarnspirations.com. I don't think Lion Brand sells it, but Yarn Inspiration has it, and it has it in many colors, and the price is really good. So what I did, the solution was to add this elastic or the other elastic just on this part, just to give me a little bit more support from the drape of the blouse, because once you knit a piece, this becomes heavier. So the heavy weight of the piece, because of the yarn, plus the heaviness, plus the elasticity of this yarn, is going to drop a little bit more. Do I consider this a roadblock? It's part of the yarn. So we, as the designers, have to understand the performance of the yarn. So I can't say, oh, I don't like this yarn because it drapes too much or it's too elastic. Well, you have to add that to your design. You have to add all these characteristics to your idea when you decide to use this brand. So that's my tip, my designer tip for you. Please use elastic in the areas that you don't want them to show any part of your body, so it can make it more secure. For us women, this is really important. So I have done that for this blouse. I have added it here, and all I did was sew it in because I did not want to undo my piece. The other tip that I will give you today, the colors of these yarns are beautiful and I do recommend them. But depending on what you're designing, you have to understand the color, the texture, the stretchiness, the elasticity, the gauge. So a swatch can only give you so much. I don't swatch all the time. I am guilty, I will tell you that. But I do swatch when I see yarns that are troublesome and that I still want to use them. I love this yarn, so please use it. When it comes to shiny, so bamboo is also considered or known as being the other silk, the other natural fiber that is very silky. And it's true, it's super silky, it's beautiful. I'm not going to put it against my face because I don't want my makeup to rub off on this beauty. But look at the shine of these two garments. These two yarns. I think you can see it. I will tell you that for my next project that is coming up soon, I already started, I will go with loops and thread. Simply because of the shininess. Look how beautiful the shine on these two items. And let me give you the comparison. So when you shop online, it's very hard. I'm truly going to tell you, I do not like shopping online for yarn that I do not know how it behaves. I like to touch it. I like to feel it. So look at the difference in shininess. Hands down that loops and thread is shinier than Kubu. Kabu, up to you. So in my next project, please subscribe to the channel, watch the videos. I have coming up in the next video where I will be featuring this yarn. I'm making 2 gifts for 2 of my coworkers that are going back. They are expat coworkers and they're going back to their countries to work. We finished a project last month, project that lasted 2 years. And that's why I couldn't create a lot of videos and I couldn't do a lot with my channel. But now we're back to normal schedule and I will start sharing with you more of my designs and in my crazy ideas and my mistakes and my projects that didn't work and so on and so forth. And of course, my jewelry. So that's coming out soon. I have already started these 2 projects because I have very short time to create them before my coworkers leave. But I truly want you to understand the behavior of the yarn. And the only way you understand that is by truly getting to know your yarn. And swatching is just not enough. So let it sit for a long time if you swatch, and see the behavior, but you will know its behavior truly when you're wearing it. So I do recommend to you this yarn. I do want you to keep creating your projects. And yes, please use these 2 brands. They are excellent. And I will have the tutorial on how to make this beautiful, beautiful blouse in 2 weeks because I'm creating other videos right now. I hope you have enjoyed the channel and I hope you have enjoyed this tip. And please subscribe and let's keep creating and sharing forever. For my Spanish familia, thank you so much for watching. Muchísimas gracias por ver mi canal, por ver mis videos. Los amo. Felicidades y gracias. Bendiciones a todos. Blessings for everybody. See you soon.